What's up? How's everybody doing? Mr. Nightmare, good to see you. I don't know if you're still in the room, but hello. Good to see you. Vixen, hello, dear. And Mike, Mr. Behold, how you doing, guys? And ladies, or lady, I should say. It's going to be a chill night. I don't know. We might make it an hour. I got to get up and do so much. I got a lot going on. I got to make phone calls in the morning. It's fun. I'm slumming it tonight, man. I'm slumming it. So I hope everybody's good. And Mr. Behold, how are you doing tonight? And Miss Vixen. And anybody else that's joined us. I don't have really too much to say tonight. I'm a little on the puffy side. I was working on some stuff and I got into something that wasn't really happy with me. So now I'm feeling it. And I still got so much to do. I'm like everybody else. Gotta go. I don't have to be in until 8 p.m. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Excuse me. AM, excuse me. Well, that's fine. That's what I figured you meant, so. Yes, I did get the picture of the ring. Sorry, like I said, it's yes, I did. I did see it. I do have it. It's pretty. I like that. Yeah, you sent that a while ago. I should have told you I got it. I never did I? I don't know if you ever came in afterward. Well, no. I just forgot to tell you about it. Yeah, I did get it. It's with all your other emails. I keep everything together, so I'm pretty organized. So I get up a little late. Nah, you should be fine. You should be fine. We might make it. There's Ralph. How you doing, sir? How you doing? You always leave such nice posts. Thank you so much, sir. We're going to talk you to sleep with my mumbling and my garbled words. I hope you're well, and I hope the family's good too, sir. I'm glad you're up. At least up long enough to say hello. It was good to talk. It's always good to see you. Always good to see those family pictures. That's such good things, man. That's great. But yeah, I'm glad you're at least made it up long enough to say hi. That's fine. Yeah, I've got the Wigglies too. But yeah, not much has been going on. Now, for those who I'll play today is 5 or 6 times anyway, but of course, no Pixie tomorrow. I believe tomorrow's her day off. Yeah, you just hope to. No, I got it. It's my fault. I should have told you I got it. I like that ring. That's gorgeous ring off. I meant to show Gemma too, so if she hasn't seen it, but I'll have to show her. Now that you remind me about it, I'll go back and send a picture of it to her. No Pixie tomorrow night. Gemma Friday night, of course. No Pixie tomorrow. No. Every other Thursday, I believe. Unless she decides to do it. But as far right now as I know, no tomorrow. It'll be next Thursday. It's every other Thursday. It's usually 2 Thursdays a month. No, thanks. No, both the kids are unfortunately sick and upper rest. Oh, man, it's going around too, dude. Treat them good. I'm sure you are. Baby them to hell. Sorry. Baby them to death, I should say. Well, that's even worse. Just take good care of them. Yeah, because it's going around. I had it for a while, and I still lingered. I think that's what I picked up when we went to Paraunity, was a respiratory infection. Oh, it was bad, too. And it don't help. The coffin nails don't help. Yeah, Miss Pixie's a sweetheart. She loves when all you guys show up. Yeah, just take good care of them, sir. Yeah, because it's going around. I was so worried Dad was going to get it. He lucked out and didn't get it. Yeah, Miss Pixie is very nice. But yeah, she does every other week. She did last Thursday, so off, I believe, tomorrow. Then Gemma and me, or basically Gemma, on Friday. I just hang out in the background, take names. And then, of course, Saturday night, Probably do a couple more Gemma replays and then probably switch it up. Maybe I'll do a topic, pick something, and just go with it. Not be the only thing of discussion on. I don't want to do too many of her videos. I'm almost caught up, and I got quite a few done. I've done a few. I've been doing like little groups of them, like all the BKs or whatever. I probably should do those next. I haven't done those yet. And there's Mr. Ryan. Yes, fashionably late. You were out running around. I know what you were doing. Yeah, you're fine. Everybody wanders here. That's what this show's about, wandering in and out. Ralph will be asleep here probably in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm surprised Edna hasn't popped in. Yeah, I hope she's resting. Go back to the beginning, Ghosty. I always like to say stuff in chat, but I like to listen. Yeah, I like doing Gemma replays, but I don't want to do too many of them. Because I don't want to do it for a cold catalog. Now she's got it over there at Rumble and here. It gives everybody a chance to go back and look wherever they're at. So yeah, and I'm just posting new stuff. I'm waiting every couple of weeks and then posting her latest stuff. I should just go ahead and start posting as I have to wait 24 hours, I think, before I can send it over to Rumble. I can't post. I'm not posting any of her members only. Those stay on YouTube for members. And then, so like her Monday video, maybe I'll go ahead and post it over the next couple of days. Probably I'll do that tomorrow night when I'm fiddling around. Since I get a break Monday. That's one thing I like about every other Thursday is I get a break. Because you figure I'm here. I try to be here on Mondays for the 11 and 12 o'clock videos for her. Because I know she's busy and it's hard for her to be here. I know she sneaks watches, but she's afraid if she comes in here, she'll get to Gavin and not get any work done. And she probably would. And then I'm here Tuesday. And then Wednesday night. Tonight, and then every Thursday. So when I don't have to do third, I get a whole free day, and then Friday, then Saturday, and then I get Sunday. So actually, the only days off, if I think about it, I call them days off, is Sunday and Thursday, every other Thursday. I'm usually doing something. I'm trying to. Things are very positive. That's good. Everybody's getting positive attitude. That's what we need. Ralph is just gleaming with positivity. I know he has rough days, but that man, every time he leaves a post, it makes me feel good. Ryan, he just picks on me. Talks about getting splinters and stuff. I'm glad you guys are all hanging out. We got 5. Like I said, I might make an hour, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. That's a job. Yeah, and working for Gemma is a job. Well, I see you got what I was talking about in my post earlier about what I was saying I was thinking about doing when I was 18. If all else fails, that's what I'm doing. I've come to the decision. When he goes and something else, some things don't fall into place, that's what I'm going to do. I'm ready. I'm tired. If I'm going to hang around for a while, I might as well make it worth my time. Yeah, I figured you did. Well, good. That's what I hope to hear. Always hope that. Yeah, it's always good to hear good things, right, Ralph? Nothing but good. And if it's crappy, we'll make it good. Yeah, there is way too much negativity out there. There is. And it's hard. And believe it or not, those solar flares that we had over the last few days, the G4 and the G5. Now, G5 is extreme. It will, you got to figure that's radiation, all kinds of crap coming through our atmosphere that our atmosphere is not going to be able to block all of it. And that was some serious stuff. We're going to feel it. Even as humans, we're going to feel this, You're going to feel worn out, tired. A lot of people were complaining after it finally wind down. They felt exhausted, a little uneasy. Everything was kind of or they were on the grouchy side. But on top of that, we're already living in that situation now. I mean, it sucks when you worry about just going out. Well, let's just hope that don't happen, right? I know, actually, I'm kind of ready, to be honest. I mean, there's only a few things that could hold me back now. Only a few things. I mean, like I said, I've already talked to all the kids. They all should understand now. They all get it. Yeah, even animals are tired. Yeah, and it affects the animals too, and it does. I guess up north, some of the birds are all screwed up. Yeah, they feel what we feel, and they feel it twice over because they pick up things that we don't even close understand yet. Well, we understand some of it, but they pick up on things that we just don't. Animals are interesting and they're important to watch because they'll tell you what's going down if you pay attention long enough. They'll let you know something's up at least. The solar storm seems to could have been a polar. Oh yeah, easily, dude. Easy. I'm gonna go over to mine. I didn't even have there we go. And I can read these a little better up here. The solar storm seems like it could have been. Oh, no doubt. Oh, it could have been easily because it was a big one, dude. And on top of that, the flares were what they call cannibal. So as one took off and another, the ones behind the first big one, the little ones behind it were moving really fast. So the big one ate them up. So by the time it hit Earth, it was one big, huge solar flare. Oh man, it was. I'm surprised that they didn't have more trouble. Well, I know they had some trouble up north, but not as bad as they thought they would. Oh, but yeah, you feel that. Oh yeah, and it was a couple of them. So it was like, whoa. And the sun's gonna be active for a while. I have a funny feeling it's gonna be a very, very interesting. It's called a cannibal solar. It's a cannibal flare. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they call it a cannibal. It literally, the front one literally eats the ones behind it and becomes one big flare. They just kind of all collide into each other. That's what they call it, though. So, yeah, it's a Wendigo flare. Yeah. So we're all going to turn into Wendigos now. Wouldn't that be interesting? We'll all be eating Cheetos in the dark. But yeah, they were pretty big. I mean, it was a. They're calling it the 500-year event because of the last time big ones like that hit us was 500 years ago. So yeah, sent some for some raven feathers to make some. There you go, smudging fans. Found out they are coming all the way from Poland. Most of the shops don't distinguish between raven and crow. Probably not. Better not touch my Cheetos. Get your own. For sure. For sure. Oh yeah. You can see I've just been a man of very little words. I've got, like I said, I guess I've got a lot going on here that I'm trying to get finished up so I can enjoy some of this summer. I like to do some traveling and get that out of the house. We're talking about going to an air show. But anyways, for Father's Day and birthday, because it's around that time. That'd be cool for him. But yeah, not. Yeah, I just haven't been, just some personal family business going on too that I'm really concerned about. And I've been on the phone a lot lately. And it's, you know, it gets crazy sometimes. You don't have a family. Yeah, I started to go outside to look at the aurora, seeing some squirrels and lawnmower chasing people. So yeah, you get that. I'll tell you what, some of the I just couldn't get away enough from the lights and too busy. And it's hard to leave him here at night. And I wanted to go and see if I could get better pictures. We saw you if you with your eyes. I mean, I didn't want to mess with my camera, but I mean, watching them with the eyes, you can see in the background, looking north, you can see the blues and a little bit of greens and some kind of like a rust red. It was neat. I just wish I had a better camera because I can imagine if I'd gone up north a little bit more into the darkness away from the lights, it would have been cool. Actually, they were reasonably priced. If I can get the ravens to get close enough to me over here, I can get them for you for free. I feed them and crows every morning, both of them. They've kind of they don't. It's kind of funny because the ravens come in first as soon as I walk out that door, and then the crows do. I go out there and feed them stale bread. I got a bag of stale bread. I have to go out there every morning and feed them. And it's funny because as soon as I walk out that door, they start walking. Hello. I'm working all the time. See, I wish I missed those days. I wish they'd let me. When I'm not fishing. Now, see, Dad's ready to go fishing this year, so hopefully we'll get out. That is one trip I do make with getting out to fish. He tried to shoot the gun the other day. I don't think he just doesn't. I bet if he had to, he would. Yeah, I'm always on the move, Mike. Always on the move. So what, Ryan, since you didn't come in Tuesday, I might as well tell you now. Since you blew us off Tuesday, man, I'm sure you're still watching because you haven't said much. Other than get off my Cheetos. Unless taking the dog out. But anyways, since you blew us off Tuesday, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Goat Man and Pig Man this Tuesday, okay? So that's the topic, folks, so you know. I totally blew you off. But we're going to be talking about your Goat Man and Pig Man this Tuesday, unless you've talked to her already. But yeah, I'm going to tell you, she's probably watching right now, Ryan. And she saw that she totally blew her off, man. She breaks out the shank during the stream. It's on you, man. It's on you. Yeah, I figured you were. That's what we plan on talking about this Tuesday, but you blew us off. It's all good, man. So that's right. Yeah, I'm going to actually dig a little deeper since I've got time now. I wasn't sure what we were going to talk about until you brought it up. I should have gotten a little deeper than I did. But yeah. So there's your folks. Here's your topic for Tuesday, folks. Goat Man and Pig Man. Maybe we'll talk about pigs and wings. Bad joke. I tried. Goat Man can be pretty dark topic. Yeah, it can be because there isn't a cult kind of thing to it. Waves. Yeah, everybody wave. She's not wearing plaid, Mike, so you can. We have ravens, but yet to find any feathers. Here they frown on picking them up. Oh, really? I don't think anybody would say anything to me here. Darn. She does look good plaid. I like that outfit. That's one of my favorite outfits she wears. I have a really nice picture in that outfit. Just a nice outfit. She's pretty. She's pretty. Yeah, she's probably if she's not watching, she's sleeping and watching her shows. Hey, there's Edna. Now, Edna, I was about to say your name the third time. You beat me this time. I hope you're well, dude. I was kind of hoping you were resting, but hello, sweetie. How you doing? Did you hear that, Edna? We're going to be talking about Goat Man and Pig Man Tuesday at 1. Just in case she's watching. Jeff, my ghost keeps still in my chin. Well, he keeps blowing us off. So if he keeps blowing us off, I'm going to still keep too. I blew that. I'm going to keep stealing his Cheetos. Well, Mr. Roger Blair, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're well tonight on this wonderful hump day. Well, now it's Thursday, so basically hump day is kind of. You're hanging in there? Well, you better hang in there. If you're not, you better get that family around you. Get that light growing again. It did feel kind of dim. Are you sure you're okay, sweetie? And that's very special to me. She's one of the first people that actually talked to me many moons ago. When I finally actually started talking on the internet. Usually I was just hanging around in the background, leave a comment here and there. Man, did I do I can't read today if I try. Man, I did so much running around today. Nice to sit my butt down. Dude, I have been all over this house today. Don't feel bad. I didn't run. Well, no. Yeah, I did a little bit, but not like really long. In and out, in and out. But it's crazy. And then, like I said, I got some personal stuff going on with one of my daughters and her daughter. It got me a little on edge. Actually, it's got me a lot on edge. About on edge enough to go ahead and renew my passport and take care of something. But right now, I'll just be cool. Roger bless you. Keep naming everybody. I'll see the doc tomorrow. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah, and you will. You'll get it back. You got a lot. Just like I said, stick closer to your family. They're going to help you heal a lot. Stay positive. I know it's hard. I spoke to a lot of people in regards to what you and I spoke about, Ghost. All I can say is the plot keeps thickening. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Keep me informed. Thank you, Mike. Mikey's a nice guy. And Mr. Behold can be such a beholding guy. My daughter just graduated from nursing school college month. Oh, cool. That's great, dude. I couldn't be more proud. We're proud with you, man. That's awesome. That's awesome because we need nurses. And believe me, I have a person, and I'll probably tell you too, people that go to a hospital a lot. We need good nurses. Congratulations. Yes, it is in the store. Yeah, Mariah, you're going to have to get a hold of me tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. Well, I'm still be around the house, but and she's going to be working her butt off. She's got a lot of catch up to do again, so she'll be filming and doing shorts all day tomorrow. But that's great. She's an RN now. That's awesome, dude. I'm always proud. I'm always happy when I hear kids graduating. Nursings are a blessing. Though I've had some pretty bad nurses, son. I've had some pretty bad nurses. And I let them know it too. I don't play that game. I'm puffy tonight, and I don't want to go back to the doctor because I know why I'm puffy. And the allergy medicine they gave me didn't work. It's so grateful she didn't get involved with the gangs or stuff like that. That's good. Mike, that's damn good, man. That's awesome. I mean, dude, you can't ask for any better than that. That's a good kid then. That's important nowadays. Now let her walk her strut for a while because she deserves it. You're welcome, dude. You're more than welcome. That is just so awesome. It's always good to hear news like that. I'm telling my kids to tell their grandkids, or I've been telling my grandkids, man, go to a tech school, go to a career school, get a trade job. You'll be a lot more happier and you'll have money. Don't waste your money on college unless you're going to be a doctor or a lawyer or a vet or, I have one that wants to be a vet. She'd probably be, I have a grandchild. Or Sammy wanted to be a vet. I wish she kind of followed her heart on that one. But one of her daughters want to be a vet. Oh, she'll be a good vet too. She really loves her animals. I believe called to work, like I believe you're called to work, to do work like that, Mike. Yeah, you are. A lot of people, I think, don't realize it, but they are being called to work, in a nursing field or a field like that, a police officer, any of the 911s, hospitals. It's just a shame some of them get kind of lost along the way, kind of lose sight what they were wanting to achieve, or they get greedy. Because I've seen that happen too. I know a couple guys that went and became doctors. One's a gynecologist. I don't know if I'd want him. If you knew him in high school, he probably wouldn't be too cool with him being your gynecologist. But he's a nice guy. I mean, he's out. Nurses have saved my life. Yes, and I can say the same. I can say the same. I think the nurses acted faster than the damn doctor did. People I know a couple times. I know one of the times I came back, it was a nurse holding my paddles. Doctor wasn't even there yet, holding the paddles. And that was the time they actually were getting ready to write me off officially dead. Nope. I guess I'm hanging around for some crazy reason. So what everybody else doing tonight? So anybody got any big plans over the next couple of days, except for hanging out with me and Gemma Friday night? Or Gemma, I'm just in the background doing my notes, taking notes and taking names, taking notes with those names. I better start seeing more hearts on my comments with her though. I was picking on him in comments about that. Had they given me the drug that contained sulfa, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, see, my son is allergic to sulfur. Yeah, he's allergic to sulfur. It sucks. Grilling weather providing. There you go. I don't know. Where you at again, Mike? You're down south, right? I get everybody so confused sometimes. I know it's supposed to be actually rainy here. We're supposed to have tomorrow. We're supposed to be a good day, mostly sunny in the 70s. And then I guess the storms roll in Friday and last most off and on all the weekend. So that kind of stuff. You're in New Hampshire. Okay, you're the one that's in New Hampshire. So I know a bunch of you are east of me, northeast of me. Other than that, making part-time. Hey, that's what you do for a living. That's what you do. That's a good job. North County. There you go. She and good old Edna. Yeah, I remember now. See, Edna, I used to see you and Vixen mixed up all the time. I get everybody mixed up. It's just I'm an old, my dad was a mechanic. I was a screen printer. Actually, I worked for a restaurant. I worked for Bonanza and Ponderosa, actually in the same building at one time. Private Season's coming up. There you go. And I loved it. I worked for them for 15 years, off and on, 15 years, and held a lot of other jobs doing those jobs. And then I went and became a screen printer. I made transfers for car shows and carnivals and stuff like that. It was a fun job. I loved it. I worked myself all the way up to R&D. It's a shame they made me quit there because I was kind of getting worse. Pirate season is coming. Oh, there you go. Arnold's march through Maine to Canada. Look do that. There you go. Yeah, Bonanza Steakhouse. That's where I originally started with. And then somebody from, hello, Rainwater. How are you tonight? Then somebody bought Bonanza and forced them all to turn Ponderosas. The only ones they couldn't force over to Ponderosa were the franchises. They got to keep the name. and there was only a couple around here. One of them was down in Cincinnati, but most of them became Ponderosas up here. So I went from Bonanza to Ponderosa. I hope you're well, Rainwater. You come in and say hi and give your little emojis and hang out a little bit. And that's fine. That's what this is all about. I hope you're having a good week so far. The pirates. I'd like to go check one of those out. Go hang out with a bunch of pirates. It's probably like going to a Renaissance festival, basically, right? I like when people come in and say hi, just to say hi. It's great. Hug, hug. You want the phone? You're being called to work? Hey, come in right now. We're gonna curse him. Ryan disappeared and never came back. He must be eating Cheetos in the dark with the Wendigos. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, please. I mean, I don't make a big deal out of it. I make more of a deal out of it for Gemma. My shows are just kind of casual hangouts. But yes, please hit the like. You can, if you're popping in and out, or check the replay out. Excuse me. Please leave a comment. If you get ideas, suggestions, hey man, I'm always open for suggestions. Like I said, Wednesday nights I just wing it. Saturday nights, like I said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do Gemma's replays because, like I said, I don't want to go through a whole catalog. I want people to go watch them. I'm thinking about doing. I want to go to like a topic, some kind of, at least a topic, or let you guys pick a topic, and then like the week before, you can give me ideas. Like this Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and do like. I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 more Sundays, mid-Saturdays with Gemma replays. Talk to her, see if she's got any ideas. Yep, we have full pirate kit, black powder. Oh, there you go. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. My brother had a musket loader. Oh, man. The thing was a killer to shoot, but it was fun. Saw a podcast on little people. Did you know that they have found thousands of graves in Kentucky? Yes. I was going to bring that up to Gemma too. You didn't know about that? You didn't? Really, Edna? I figured if anybody. Now, yeah, it's pretty big deal. It's wild. Actually, I'm going to hit Gemma up with that because thank you for reminding me. I'm going to, if she's not secretly watching, in which I think she's probably passed out by now. I hope she is. She needs to rest. I'll bring it up and with her over the next couple days. Now Tuesday, like I said, the topic this Tuesday was the one we were going to do last Tuesday or yesterday with Ryan, but he blew us off. Just joking. Was going to be on Goatman and Pigman. So we're going to do that this Tuesday. Maybe we could talk about that the following Tuesday. That's a good topic. I got to write that down so I do not forget. Thank you, Edna, for reminding me. I'm all wound up. I keep throwing my pins around. But thank you, yes. Yeah, thanks. Now I'm on a roll here. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that. Goatman and Pigman sounds cool. Yeah. Well, it's like Ryan was saying earlier, and we've discussed this. We believe that Goatman's more of a cult thing. Pigman is something I've looked into a couple times because there's been supposedly sightings here in Ohio. But we also had some weird things up north too go down. So I'm going to look into those over the weekend and add a little bit more to the content. I think those mounds hold the giants. I'm convinced. And now I got a little secret to tell you, sweetie. You're on the nose. Some of them did. Some of them did. The Adena Mounds and Hopo Mounds down south of me, they were closed. We're pretty sure they were in them and then redid them a long time ago and put stuff on it because they took stuff. We know they took stuff out of them. But then again, they closed down Serpent Mound and the Hopewell and the Adena Mounds down south for like a year. And when they reopened, it was like it was all brand new and nice. So we wondered if they went in and tried to take more stuff out of them. They tried to do it. It's weird because I know that some of the ones in some of the other states and here that the farmers were finding giants in when they were plowing them down would find huge giant bones. In fact, some of the ones you find in those old articles are all from, if you go back to the 1800s and stuff and look at those news articles, they're all from like Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, all on the North Coast by you guys. Oh, yeah. So where'd those bones go? Nobody knows. They just kind of up in the Smithsonian. Some people say the Smithsonian's dumped them in the sea, but they're here somewhere. So at least some of them are. They had to study them. They knew they'd eventually tap into DNA, so who knows? The giants are not gone. They're still around. People are seeing them. There's some legit video out there that I believe are legit. I'm ready to go underground with the little people. With the little people, probably. The little people are interesting because I really didn't associate. I heard stories from my grandparents and stuff because a lot of the kin are from the Appalachian Mountains, Kentucky and Tennessee and Pennsylvania and Virginia. So I heard stories, but I never placed them to what I was seeing when I was a kid because I would see little things. And then I met Gemma. She opened my mind to those, and I really kind of, after reading her book and stuff and listening to her talk, I really climbed into that. And those mound and those burial grounds they found, I think they'll probably find more. I really do. Government rents out fields here, bury bluff, bury stuff, dig it up, all in the dead of night. Yeah, weird things go on, man. And I like how they say they rent out fields. It's hilarious. Something you have to talk to Blue about. But yeah, there's some kind of goofy stuff goes on behind the scenes. Very weird things, yeah. Now, when Roswell happened, they kept it here in Ohio at Bright Path. A lot of people say some of it is still here. And Bright Path's haunted. That place is haunted big time. Emerson Peters has stories out of Canada of modern day sightings. Woolly mammoths. I wouldn't doubt it one bit. I wouldn't. And they're trying to clone them, which cracks me up. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks. Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I have a funny feeling. See, they kind of try to keep people away from the Arctic Circle and Antarctica for a reason. Because you wonder what they're hiding down there. They say, oh, people go down there and do stuff all the time. Yeah, they have to have special permissions. They go to set. They only go to certain places. They're only allowed to go to certain places. Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, that's true, Edna. when we have a bad habit of doing it. We really do. And I can guarantee you China's way ahead of advanced on that too. I'm betting they're cloning all kinds of crap. It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. Like they probably went. No, I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say they're probably the one that cloned Biden. That's why you're having all the problems. Made in China. That's what it should say on the back of his head. Made in China. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get in trouble by YouTube. I'm getting political. I better shut up. Yeah, I'd love to do a political channel, but I am going to. I think I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's going to try to help me. I'm hoping probably May, June. By the end of June, I'll be posting stuff for myself on Rumble. I'm going to be a little bit more vocal. This was good practice. I know my speech ain't the very best, but you guys have given me hope. So I'm going to see what happens just for the craps and giggles. I almost said about it. The craps and giggles of it all, and see what happens. I'd say there's all kinds of stuff being cloned. Oh yeah, there probably is, Roger. I totally agree. Right ring, left ring, still yeah, it's still the same chicken to me too, Edna. I actually, believe it or not, I flip pretty much. I wouldn't. I'm not an independent, so what? I don't know. I'm just an average Joe. I just do what I think is right. Right now, what I'm seeing is not right, so I'd like to get rid of that if we even have a say anymore. So, but yeah, it's all the same boat. You really can't trust either one of them. So, in a utopia, you're never going to have peace. Like I said, you can't have good without bad. It's always going to. It's human, and balance is important. A Russian scientist has discovered that the reintroducing native flora and fauna. Well, I know what you're talking about, plants and stuff. Yeah, can restore the balance of nature. He has a delivery day of cloned woolly mammoths to his project compound. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm not really conservative. Sorry, I'm real doing on a Starbucks, not Starbucks, a Star whatever, and I don't usually eat them, but they're sticking to the teeth. Yeah, you do. They're all just. I mean, we all know one hand washes each other. They wash each other's backs all the time. It's all the same game. I don't want to get too political here because Gemma doesn't like that. That's why I think I'm going. My plan is when I go to the other place and I'm going to do a little bit of my own stuff. It's going to be just me rambling, worse than it is now. I'm just going to start off with videos of just me rambling, and then do a live stream, see what happens. I want to get Gemma over there because I'd like to see her do at least one night of oracles over there and see how much money she makes. Because that's the key. That's why she's doing it right now. This is her moneymaker. She needs to bring that income in. Just the revenues from the new books start coming in, and she finds a more prominent writing job. Got to keep it going. I watch how they vote on issues. Yeah, it's important to make sure you pay attention to all the details, what they're doing. Make sure you read. It's a pain because sometimes they write these bills and stuff, and they're like 100 billion pages long, full of just crap. But you got to pay attention to that crap because they sneak stuff in all the time. That's how they got away with a lot of stuff in the past. That's how they keep getting away with the money for Ukraine and everybody else. So yeah, you got to pay attention to that stuff. It's more. It's about loading the pockets, but there's about power too. It's all about power too. I don't want to change the channel into something. Oh no, we won't. This is more fun, but we won't get too political. That's why I'm trying to keep it kind of mellow. That's okay to talk about the Colombian stuff. But yeah, I just try because it also messes with our algorithm too. So that's why the other reason why we try to be careful. Wow, Facebook tried to bust me for an image of a griffin. Are you serious? They called it an inmate photo. Imitate. I can't even see. I can't even read. Yeah, they are. Just fight them on it. Yeah. I can't even read tonight. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Yeah, now you even have to watch saying that on stream, the G word on stream, Mike. I have to say boom boom or something like that. And they really, and the funny thing is, they crack down on the little people, but the people that make them money, they don't. Yeah, do you believe that, Edna? Some of the crap that Facebook pulls is almost as bad as YouTube. It really is. Gemma got in trouble for reposting something she posted years ago, and they said it was intended violence. It wasn't even close, but yeah, they banned her for like 3 days. She calls me on the phone. Could you check my Facebook? Look over on my profile and tell everybody I've been banned. It was so cute. She was totally lost. Well, that's why I left the first time. That's why I left Facebook the first time, was because I kept getting banned. I have to say some of the stuff I was just trying to out some things. They didn't like that. I wasn't posting bad stuff. I was just posting the truth. Yeah, crazy world. It's upside down, Edna. The world is literally upside down right now. Good is bad. Bad is good. What was above is now below, and what is below now above. And it's creeping me out, man. So many ways. Super upside down. Yes. It's what's become the super upside down because people are going. Man, some of the stuff I'm glad I don't do TikTok or Twitter or that, because some of the stuff I see just people talking about on YouTube and Rumble, and people going nuts. Who would buy a pair of jeans with a P stand on their crotch for $800? Would you buy a pair of P stained jeans for $800? I mean, what the hell? Excuse me. I'm trying not to belch. I mean, that's nuts. It is getting crazy out there, and it's getting weirder and weirder. Just be careful. Like I said, when you guys go out, even when you think your town is small and home and it's cool, just be careful. And I wish I was. I got the notification and I was perplexed. Like, what? That's so funny, Brian. That's hilarious. Yeah, mine have come back too, Edna. And I'm okay with it. Good, because it's important. They are important. Mine have come back too. They started about 2 months ago. And I'm seeing some things very vividly and making more sense of stuff. So just go with it, honey. Did what Gemma suggested. Say it out loud. There you go. The earth is sorting us humans out, the ascension and all that. I will say this. I know, without getting too biblical or too Christian-like or too religious, folks, prophecy is being fulfilled. I mean, there's stuff right now that's literally been fulfilled and then being set up to be fulfilled. You just got to go look. Without me getting in depth or causing any problems, there's a lot, and I'm not just talking about Christian prophecy. There's a lot of other prophecy, Native American prophecy, that's being fulfilled as we speak right now. And things are being set up to be fulfilled. Now, how much time this will all take? But yeah, I have a feeling that it was the former friend stalking my page and trying to get me in trouble. Probably, probably. It wouldn't surprise me, Ryan. It wouldn't surprise me. Or they complained about something. You know, just like on YouTube, you just have to click it and go, "Yeah, I complained, blah blah blah," and then next thing you know, you're being monetized, and they have to review everything. And you usually get a bag, but it's usually somebody just being a whiny. Ridiculous, Ryan. I would have said the same thing. I must have said this something. You did. I'm surprised can't chat. I banned for 24 hours right now to make comments on YouTube, and I don't remember what I typed. That's funny. You know, I think Black Dragon said something too, or did something because he thought he was shadow banned or banned when he came in one day. But we saw him. I think it was Tuesday, last Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but last Tuesday. Yeah, they just get so picky, and I guess they cleaned it up already. Weirdos shouldn't have to be flagged to begin with. Yeah, that's true. I was just going to say to Ghost, yeah, we don't know when. Yeah, it's just the signs are there. We're not going to know. That's for other things to know. I thought it was the end times. There's a lot more that happened before the actual end comes, and I don't think it will be like a new end and a new beginning. But that's my personal belief. What we need is King Ghidorah to even it out, the balance of the bad people on Earth. They straighten up really quick. I don't know about King Ghidorah. I mean, he's scary and all, but he's a bad guy in most parts. That's all we need is that the bad guys on this world to have him as a pet. But then again, we got Godzilla and the whole little monster squad. So, and maybe we can talk the aliens into helping us out too. If they could take a break from abducting us. But my feelings on aliens too are a little different than most. Well, there's quite a few of my types out there that believe what I believe. And he'd be wiping out people. Yep, wiping out people. Good year. He'd just take everybody out. Miss Norris. Hello, Cindy Lee. How you doing, my dear? I hope you are well. Miss Cindy Lee. Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, 10 people. Well, 11 people. Hi. How are you? We're just having fun. Feel free to join, relax, giggle at us, make fun of us. We don't care. We're just having a good old time for an hour or so. But welcome and thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Please, make sure you leave a like. And like I said, if you got comments or suggestions, like I said, Saturdays, after I do a couple more Gemma replays, I'm going to try to switch it up. Maybe pick out a topic each night. If I knew Ryan could last this long at night, I'd have him join me. But God knows I don't want to keep the man up all night. Just don't steal my Cheetos. I'm okay with Cheetos. I'm more of a Cheez-Its guy. To be honest. Now my brother loves the Cheetos. He likes those hot fries that they make. I don't know how he eats some of them, man. There's been a couple of bags that he's gotten, man. They were like, wow. Somebody went a little extra crisp, a little extra hot on these. I hit the thumbs up when I came in. Thank you, dear. Yeah, but yeah, if you folks have suggestions. Now, Wednesday nights, I'm going to probably just keep like this because it's fun for everybody and everybody come in. We can talk pretty much whatever we want. We pretty much hit the gambit most of the times. Sometimes we go for an hour, 2 hours. Been known to go to 5 o'clock. But yeah, come in, hang out, have a beer or whatever you're drinking and a snack. If you don't want to talk, hang out. Appreciate you coming in. We really do. Um, I just try to talk to everybody because I think that's important. I know too many you. That's why I kind of do this stream too. I mean, I go to so many people and watch so many streams. Some people won't even talk to people unless they give a super chat or one thing or another, and it's just like that's not fair. You got a lot of people in there wanting to, say hi. I mean, I know you can't say hi to everybody, but every so often you should pick just a regular bloke. But yeah, that's what I make this stream about. You guys, a lot of times I've just been a moderator and just let you guys back it up and chat. Cheeses, pepper jack are the best. I like them all. I think they're all good. But yes, pepper jack is good. I'm a pepper jack cheese guy, anyways. We can do the hokey pokey and turn ourselves about. Yeah, everybody get up and do it. That's what I'll do. I'll play the hokey. I'll probably get in trouble and I'll probably get copyright for it. It's good to see you too, Cindy. I'm glad you made it in. I hope you're doing good, dear. I was never a sci-fi kind of gal, but after what I've seen, I'm a believer too. Guess, oh yeah. Said, don't take much, Edna. And I've been kind of stoked all my childhood between my mom and my dad. Things that I've seen, it just kind of grew. So yeah, now you're starting to understand, and it's gonna get interesting, folks. What was that? I'm looking at two chats, and I should only be looking at one. I really hope that the aliens abduct me. They don't look like the hot goth chicks. Otherwise, I'm not coming home ever. If they look like the hot goth chicks, I don't know, man. I used to have a weakness for the goth chick. Well, actually, the punks. Punk girls were fun. Not to say I was always a gentleman, but I had a lot of fun nights at some really headbanger shows with the girls who outdid the guys. They outdrank them, out partied them. I was like, holy crap. But Pokey Pokey is good, but my Pokey, yeah, I kind of slow. Now, Mike, don't be trying to help her. She'll give you a nub, okay? You guys are great. Yep, if they look goth, I'll just let them know I'm staying. There you go. I don't know. I kind of grew out of the punk goth phase. I guess you're getting there, young man. No, I don't know. I've still seen. There's a goth girl that I went to high school with, and she's still goth today. Man, I don't know how she maintained her look. She was cute then. She's even cuter now. It's like, holy crap. She got like 4 kids. I believe her husband works for a banking firm. It's like, holy crap. She still dresses like that. She's like, holy crap. I love this earth. I just want everyone to clean up their mess. Good luck with that, Edna. God knows we all try to get them to. Oh, excuse me 1 second, folks. Oh, that kind of hurt. I'm 51 and I'm still handsome. I wouldn't say I'm handsome, but I wouldn't throw me out for eating crackers in bed. But who knows? Maybe they'll be so desperate to get rid of me that they'll grant me one super. There you go. Superpowers. 1 second, man. My nose is going the wrong way again. Ooh. Hey, superpowers. I don't know. I'm afraid. Afraid if I ever got abducted, they just throw me back anyways. 1 second. This is driving me nuts. I am so sorry about that, folks. Nothing more beautiful or magical than Mother Earth. I totally agree. I totally agree. Seasoned like a fine, both the earth and the wind. We got to be careful, Mike. We don't want to get Edna mad at us. She's here now. We can't talk about plaid outfits or anything. We have to be gentlemen. You hear me, Mike? We have to be gentlemen. Imagine a world with superpowers. Oh, that would be crazy. Superpowered Ryan. Yeah, you know you'd find Ryan at with his superpowers, hanging out with Wendigo skinwalkers. 1 second. Tremors and coughing are not a good thing. Hey, and by the way, I talked to Mike Roberts. In fact, he's in Facebook now. He just texted me, said something, left me a comment. But Mike seems to be doing okay. So if anybody comes in asking about Mike Roberts, he's doing okay. Maybe I can get him to show up Friday night if he's not busy. Man, that hurt. There's nothing worse than that happening. That's a little painful, folks. Hold on 1 second. I got to step out for a sec. I guess I could have put on some music or something for you guys. Oh my gosh, that was so painful. I am so sorry, folks. Now I messed all the chat. I agree, Anna. Some people seem to double H the hockey sticks on destroying them. Yeah. You know, and it upsets me. They actually busted people out in Arizona and up in Colorado around the Rockies, leaving tags on mountainsides and stuff. I'm like, what the hell, man? I have to catch up now. Oh no, I don't want to get yelled at. Yeah, you don't want to get it. He'd be the farted. Just makes me reading to just makes me reading to bust a few chops. Yeah, man, I mean, next time you step away, Ghost, I'm going to pop up on the screen singing on my Henry VIII. That would be hilarious. You're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, because I was having tremors and it was getting kind of hard to talk. And then my nose started draining and everything went off at once. I thought I was going to choke on you folks. And the tremors, just because I've been go, go, go all day. And they're just fighting back. You know, I try not to cry in front of you guys because they get pretty painful. My eyes are just tearing up. With a serious face. Wait, what I miss here? Next. Yeah, with the serious. If he could do that with the most serious face on his face, I would laugh my butt off. I would make that a short. It'd probably do like mega. Probably go viral. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. I am so sorry, folks. I should have known better. Whew. I've been drinking mushroom coffee. Can't taste anything yet, but it seems good. It probably tastes like total crap, and you just can't tell yet. I don't know. I heard something that's pretty good. That is hilarious. Go for it, Ryan. I am. There's a meme for you, Cindy. If you can find a picture of Ryan's face, and ooh, man, I really did mess myself up. Sorry, folks. That would be hilarious. Put Ryan's face singing on him. Henry VIII, I am. Yeah, I'm okay. Just part of my life, dude. It was just a matter of time some of this would kind of surface. I do pretty good at fighting it in front of you guys and in oracles and stuff. I mean, on oracles, at least I could pop out and not worry about you guys sitting in silence, you know? But I knew a matter of time you guys would get to see a little bit of the fun I have. And that wasn't bad. It was probably going to get worse later on. Because like I said, I've been go. I've been cranking the old body out today, trying to get stuff done. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. But I hate having to turn off camera when it's just me. But sometimes this was the time I had to because you did. It wasn't pretty. Oh, I'm okay. I'll be fine. Hey, this is my life. This is what I've lived with for a while. This ain't nothing new. It's just now I'm in front of people. I have to adjust to it too because I'm very cordial. I don't like, having to step away or when I'm in the middle of something or trying to entertain people. I always tried to be gentleman first. You guys come first. And I honestly mean that. This whole chat's all about you guys, hanging with you guys. I can tell you, and that's when I was sending you the most energy. It's what I appreciate, Edna, because I felt a lot of goodness. You better be okay, man. Guys, don't make me come over there. Hey, that goes both ways, dude. But yeah, I'm okay. I have my moments, believe me. It doesn't show very much on. I gotta be honest. It's been amazing that I haven't had any really, really bad issues by myself when I'm streaming with you guys. I think that could have been a lot worse than it. I kept that from getting a lot worse than it could. Let's put it that way. Because you don't want to see me doing this. And it gets pretty scary. It's not like having epilepsy or a seizure. It's just me shaking so bad that it looks creepy. And I kind of lock up. As long as I've never hit the ground or anything like that. I've passed out because the pain's so bad because my muscles tense it up and it's like how you're trying to hold on to something so tight and you're shaking. That's what it feels like. Yeah, these people are a lot of love, man. A lot of love. All right, you're going to bed there, buddy. Get the fur baby and go cuddle up. You guys have a good night. Take care of that doggy because he takes good care of you. And give me a yell tomorrow, Ryan. You have a good night. Sleep well, good man. Always great to have you around. It's like Ralph. He probably passed out, bless his heart. Those kids keep him busy all day. He got a lot going on. Hey, Mr. Jarvis, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Ryan, I'll talk to you soon, bud. Mr. Jarvis, how you doing down there in Cincy? I may be down at the beginning of June. I'm going to come down and see John. I got to make sure I get dates with him because, he works. I know he's storing his restaurant. He's got to be there, but I'm hoping to come down. I'll give you a yell when I get down there. I'll probably stay the night. So, I'll be over in that area. So, yeah, I'll be giving you a yell. Okay, I guess. Okay, you sound like me. Okay, I'm okay, I guess. I'm here. So, did you see all the good stuff coming out? Well, some looks good. I think it's funny that they drop the Lord of the Rings, and then like a couple hours later they drop House of the Dragon stuff, and Lord of the Rings. String Cheese Theory. Well, hello there, String Cheese Theory. How are you? My mom watches you. You must be special. Who Who are you? I don't know if you watches me. She might watch Gemma. She might watch Miss Gemma Jade. I'm just her in between show guy. Kathy is my mom. Kathy. It's possible. I actually dropped about 5 days. I actually they dropped 5 days apart. Yeah. Oh, was it 5 days apart? I thought that was newer than that, but it just cracked me up how. Well, welcome in, String Cheese Theory. KC, I'm not sure who you're talking about because there's a lot of Kathy's I know. So, but Gemma does Fridays. She might come in and do. She may watch me. I don't know if she has another name or. But welcome. Yeah, I know they're doing a season 2, which I'm hoping will be good as season 1. We finally watched it. I loved it. Yes, it was awesome. Hi, Casey is my mom. Okay, hello, sweetie. Yeah, she watches Gemma. And Gemma's here on Friday nights at 7:15 for Oracles, and I'm her list taker. And then we do Tuesday talks at 1 p.m. ET time, that's Eastern time. On Tuesdays. Then I just do some stuff. I just do like these streams, fun streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And Miss Pixie at 8. So we're so glad to have you. You tell your mother we said hello. And I hope she's doing well. She's such a sweet lady. Oh, she speaks highly of us both. Oh my gosh. She probably speaks more highly of Gemma than she does me. I'm kind of the goof. Planet of the Apes were pretty good. I'm waiting. We're supposed to go see that, I think, here real soon. He said next week, but I'm not sure. Did you watch it on Shadowbox or whatever you watch it on? I always say that. She really does, for sure. That's very sweet of her. She is super sweet lady. Gemma's really proud to be her friend, and yeah, I know they've known each other for a while, so yeah. They get along great. She's always such a sweetie to me. So I'm more than happy to talk nice about her. She's given me no reason to say anything bad because she's just too sweet, like Edna and all the other ladies in this chat. I can just not too many bad things I can say about any of the ladies, except Edna keeps telling everybody I have killer crickets and give them the plague over the internet. Yes, okay. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, he wants to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that on big screen. I think I'm just gonna wait because I haven't gotten to go see Godzilla and Kong yet at the theater. I just too busy. It sucks, and I wanted to see that in the theater, and I'm hoping I can still catch it somewhere. And he does. So don't stifle it. Killer crickets. She even had him named. Gemma has been great to my mom. And my mom, Casey, says she's good too. Yeah. They have very good closeness. I'm glad they do. And Gemma could use friends like all you guys, so it's always good. Like I said, I'm just the guy in the background. But your mom is a super sweet lady. Thank you so much for coming in to say hi. I appreciate you hanging around. We get kind of goofy here, so hope you can enjoy it. I'm not on my best today. I'm not wearing a tie and all dressed up. I'm slumming it today. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare was amazing. Really? I heard that a lot of people thought it would be good, so I'm kind of hoping that. Yeah, Giles wants to see that too. I like goofy things. Yeah, we're pretty goofy here. Gemma does a pretty good job keeping me deep in the cave under the basement so I don't get too goofy. Or sometimes it makes me a little goofier, but only when she misses my waffle sandwiches. Ever girls. Kill me, buddy. Yeah, I told Giles I'm just going to start putting money away because maybe we can start getting some decent movies now. I'm getting tired of the same old crap. So, are you in the same area as your mom there, String Cheese? On the West Coast there? You're out in the mom's out in the West Coast, if I remember right? So every girl's crazy about a sharp dress. Sharp dress grossed. Yep. Yes, okay. So many negative peeps out there. You and Gemma make mom's life better. Can't say how much I thank you. Oh, that is so sweet. And String Cheese, I will make sure Gemma sees this. Okay? And please come in Friday if you can. Friday at 7:15, so whatever time it is on your side of the world, the continent. Yeah, we live on the peninsula. Okay, yeah. Just feel free to come in. You come in Friday night. Let me know it's you, and I'll see you come in because I keep lists. I watch I automatically whoever comes out, I automatically write their name down on a list, and then they can tell me later if they want a card or not. Please come in. Gemma would love to see you and meet you. Those were very kind words, young lady. Thank you so much. That means a lot to both of us. Casey is a very special person, just like so many people in this chat right now. So we appreciate that a lot. And Gemma, you probably touched her heart when she sees this. So thank you very much. ZZ Top. Yes, I know ZZ Top. They were okay in concert. What I can remember, I got kind of a little tipsy at that one. One of the few times I actually drank. No, actually, the worst time I actually drank was we had these bars down on campus, down on OSU, and they had the $5 bucket night. And before me and the ex got married, let's just say we had one too many buckets. Neither one of us. I still to this day don't know how we made it home, and I'm glad we did because it wasn't much after that I stopped drinking. That was too risky. We both yelled at each other the next morning. We should have never got the car. Most surprised we're alive. Living with my mom and dad out here, I'm going to school full time and working. They make it possible. So I love everyone who treats them right. Aw, thanks so much. And you're going to school and trying to do your thing. I get it. You know, my son lives here with me. So once I got to go hack again. In my throat. But yeah, excuse me on that. I do feel bad when I have to do that, but that last batch was not cool. I'm trying to keep myself in time here. But no, we appreciate that, String Cheese. We love having you. I'm glad you came in and said hello. You know, feel free to hang out. You don't have to run away unless we scare you. That's all right. Edna will cover your bag, man. Anybody gets out of line, just say Edna, and she'll come running and get you and cover your back. She's got you. And some of the other Cindy's in here somewhere, probably watching. She'll got your back too. Mike will get you back. We'll all get you back. Thank you. But if any of us men get out of hand, we kind of like listen to Edna. Ask Mike. Edna makes us behave. Dang straight. Yeah, she's Aunt Edna, that's for sure. Oh yeah, she will. Woo! Now, she almost got Mike the other day. That's funny. I'm so glad you came in. That's nice. So what are you going to school for? So this is what we do here. We just gab until we all get too tired of. Yeah, I'm still here. I figured you were, Cindy. This is what we do, gab on Wednesday nights. Some night I'm just going to let you guys gab, and I'm just going to sit here and read out loud. English literature. Oh, very well. You know, Gemma's writing over here. See, I can't even talk tonight. Gemma is a writer. You guys would be great. And psychology. Yeah, I don't. Just don't get in my head. It might scare you. It might scare you. Psychology is good field, though. 250 pounds that I won't mess with. And yeah, you don't mess with Edna. She'll give you a nub. Yes, I know. She's great. Yeah, you've read her books. I'm sure Casey got her books. Or Gemma sent them to her. Edna's loving this. Now, you get Edna and Cindy Lee and a couple of the other ladies like Jules and Darling Deb on you, man. You don't want that, man. That's not good. That's bad stuff. They'll mess you up. So you got to behave. Got to behave. And Edna's always got her wrench in her hands. So you got to remember that too. And if the wrench doesn't work, she'll just go to other streaming chats and tell everybody that you give them the plague and you got killer crickets and stuff like that. And then she tries to get you to look into her eyes so she can look into your soul. She's been trying to do that for years. I keep blocking her. She drives her nuts. I won't mess with anyone here. My mom taught me to be good. I'm sure your mom has got a wild streak in her too. But she hanging around with Gemma, I know she's got a little bit of a wild streak. And as for the 11 total folks that are in here with us right now, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Got anything to say? Come on in and say it. It's what it's all about. If not, relax and have a good time. If not, move along. Have a wonderful evening, but I would love you to stay and just chat with us. That's what we're doing, being silly and goofy. Try to keep it clean. We get on the subject. We almost got a little too political there earlier, but that's all right. It ain't going to hurt nobody. So, like I said, anybody got any big plans, any good streams or anything coming up? I've been trying to bring that up because I know there's some people out there that have some awesome streams that don't really get the acknowledgement they should. I know Gemma's got 2 interviews coming up. Wait, I'll find out when those are. Give me a second. I know she's got one with Michigan and UFO since they changed their name back to Michigan and UFO sightings. Wayne and hold on. I don't want to break my concentration, which I'm good at. Where'd she put that at? I can find it. I swear I can find it. Where are you? I know it's coming up. Oh, here we go. She got no. That's their thing. When was she coming to? Hold on. I want to make sure I get the dates right. Jim, I wish you were listening at the time and give me the dates to this interview. Poop. But she does have an interview coming up with him soon. So I think it's the 23rd. Something in my head says the 23rd. So. Yeah, my mom is great. Jim has been her friend for so long. I've never been here, but always looking for good people. You're welcome anytime. They're nothing but great people here. We have probably one of the most loving chats I've ever seen walking around, going from chat, because I'm kind of like, I am a ghost. I'm in a lot of rooms, hiding, watching people, and listening to the good content. I'm always somewhere. I'm hoping for good weather so I can be on the smoke. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that this weekend too, Mike. Smoking something. We have a smoker. I haven't really used it, and I want to use it. You watch Bone Triangle with Larry Case and the guy from Blurry Photos? No, no. I'll tell you, you should meet Ryan. Have you been? You should come in here Tuesday when Ryan's here. We touch on. He likes to talk about Wendigos and skinwalkers. That's his thing. But that's right now we're in the cryptid phase, and that's for the UFOs and triangles. All those triangles, because there's more than one triangle, and you got the Alaskan. You got one. We've got one here in Ohio. There's probably one in every couple other states. Little triangle areas that are known for really weird and messed up stuff. I've never heard of the guy from Blurry Photos. Is that an actual YouTube channel? Because I haven't heard that. If it is, I want to check that out. Let me know. And if you know the link for that, you can post it. I don't know if it show up, but if you post it, I can copy and paste it and post it so it works. So that's up to you, Hud. But we love posting that stuff, and I've never heard of either one. I know the triangle. I've just never heard of Derek Hayes. Oh, okay. It's a podcast. Cool. I got to remember that too. I write stuff down. Okay, cool. I'm always interested to checking out other stuff, other opinions. Everybody's got a good opinion. Most of them pretty much the same, but Uber Eats. Thank you very much, string cheese. I love that string cheese. The string cheese theory. Somebody watches. Goodness. See, this is my problem. See, I still get nervous streaming. Like I said, I always have a problem when I'm streaming with forget things. So, Big Bang Theory. I knew I'd spit it out. Get on there, brother. It's worth the good barbecue. Yes. Thing is, Mike, it's like been every other weekend. The ex is her husband. I get along with my ex. It's people crack out, but we get along. We go over. Every time we go over there, he's smoking stuff. I was really hoping to bring home leftovers last time, but everybody ate everything. We had kebabs, chicken and steak kebabs. Oh, they were so good. And he smoked them, and they just melted in your mouth. Well, Mr. Slow Motion, good morning to you, sir. My insomnia. Yeah, we're up. My insomnia says. What time is it there? Wait, what time is it here? Wasn't it like 4 or 5 o'clock there, dude? 5, 6, maybe? How you doing, Slow? I hope you're well. Slow, we have a new person in chat. String Cheese. She's KC's daughter. I know you know who KC is, Slow. You've been in chat long enough to know who KC is. We do a lot of the timestamps for her. That means it's delicious. Yes, it does. Oh, it was so good. 6:28. I was close. Yeah. 1:28 here. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it's 1:28 here. To be official, it's 1:29 now. Monsters Among Us. Blurry. I've heard now. I thought the name sounded familiar. Okay. Okie dokie. I've just never heard of the Blurry Photo podcast. Okay. Thank you, String Cheese. That does help. Because now you said Monsters Among Us, everything clicked. Okay. And this is a gentleman from over the big pond there. He's just getting up. Are you going to work or are you just getting up? You had that cup of coffee yet? Would you make me a cup too? Yep. I could use a cup. Mike and Enda's here. Cindy's hiding somewhere. I got to bring her up every so often. Let her know I'm thinking about her. Just made coffee. I could use a cup right now. Kind of a headache after my little. You just missed. I had an episode. First time on stream, I had to go blank by myself and shut you guys down for a second. I thought it was going to get bad. Thank God I wasn't gone for very long. It's late, right? Yeah, here, I live in Ohio. Gemma lives in Jersey. We're on the East Coast, so yeah, we're about 1:30 here now. We're 1:30 here right now, a.m. You're a few hours behind us. So yes, it's early for you, late for me. Not really, because I don't sleep a whole lot anyways, maybe 2 or 3 hours. Last night, I didn't fall asleep till almost 7 o'clock a.m., and I was back up at 10. So I did sleep pretty good, but I'm not sleeping until my body just is done. And it drives me nuts. Haha, so late. Yes, it is. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. You said it, brother. 3 things I drink. It's constantly coffee. It's important because I've drank it when we worked in a restaurant and ran a business restaurant, when I worked in Bonanza. When I was a manager, that's what you did. You walked around with a cup of coffee and had the pot of coffee in your hand, and you poured coffee the whole time during the business rush, the dinner rush, make sure everybody was happy. So I just kind of got winged on it. Well, everybody in the household, mom and dad, were both coffee drinkers. But I drink coffee, water, milk. I have a pop once in a while. And that's pretty much it. I like juice. How are you all so nice? So, Lisa, we're still being nice. Yeah, it's the way it is. Because we're night owls, you know. I'm a night owl dragon, I guess. Or I'm half dragon, half owl. I got to be careful because I don't want to get myself in trouble. Edna, I meant to ask you, have you had any visits from your critters lately? I wish I could smell coffee. Honey, it will come back, I hope. You know, people said that it's come back. Everybody I've talked to said it's come back, but it's taken. One person told me it took like a month. Another person told me it took like 2 years. So I don't know, but I hope it comes back for you because it sucks when you can't taste or smell anything. And I know that happens a lot after that. So hopefully it will come back for you. Just keep trying to stimulate it, I guess. That's the best thing you can do. You got all those remedies, just keep working at it. You'll find something that'll work. Maybe it kick back in again, because I know a lot of people have that problem afterwards. Not used to the niceness on the interwebs. Actually, there's a few chat rooms around here, especially in the paranormal community, that are good, and then some you got to watch because they get a little kind of. But for the most part, everybody's really good. Only run into a couple chat rooms. I was like, but yeah, we try to be as sweet, and it's nice because like right now there's only 8 of us watching, and how many talking in chat, and I can guarantee you all 8 of us, 10 of us, how many's left in this chat, they're all good people. They're all just hanging out and enjoying and relaxing. That's what this is all about. No reason to be grouchy and mean. It's too late to be grouchy and mean. Might as well sit back, relax, and have fun. The hawk is gone. Oh, did it leave? Wait, I missed some chat here. It's good to be nice. Yes, it is. Insomniacs are just glad there is someone else awake to talk to. Yeah, that's another reason because sometimes, not tonight. What time we got? We're going on 1:30. We're a little after 1:30. I may go a little long. I may go just to 2 o'clock. That episode was a little rough, so I'm just trying to fill myself out. But string cheese, we've been known. Edna had me on here one night till 5 o'clock in the morning almost. So, and we watch the trolls. We try to keep the bitterness out as much as we can. So let me see. All the animals and birds have come around. Haven't seen or heard my owl. It'll come back. Give it time. The hawk is gone. I'm just catching up. My wife I had when the smell and taste does go. Edna had other problems. Troll have a short lifespan around here. Yes, the trolls do have a short lifespan around here. I think you restore faith in humanity. Oh, that's so sweet to say. Some days are better than some. Yeah, that's true. Haha. After an NDE, I'm afraid lack of oxygen to my brain has damaged something. Nah. Honey, I've been through 5 NDEs. I guess I am a little wacky. So that would probably explain after the fifth one. You know, well, I had one doctor and tell me that I'm having, I keep complaining about the ringing in the right ear. Well, when I had the problem last time when I died taking that experimental medicine, my dad had told the doctor that my ear was bleeding, and he wonders if some kind of damage. It wasn't bleeding when I left here, but when they came, when they got me to the hospital after they jump started me, they said my dad said my ear was bleeding. I don't remember that, and so I had to ask the doctor about it. He said, that could have been from all the everything. So who knows? But I don't think it damaged my brain. It was damaged before all this started. So, but I think you'll be fine, Edna, and it should come back. If not, just keep stimulating it. I mean, that would suck, but you're a strong woman. Make it happen. Will it? I know you can. Weed trolls, string cheese. Yeah, they do. Why so many so negative? I don't know you all, but you're all so nice to me. I don't know what to do with it. Just enjoy it, honey. That's all we are. We're just good, wholesome people having a good time. And we're so glad you came in. I can't wait to tell Gemma, and that's the Edna's on my mind. Gemma, that you were here. I really hope you show up Friday night. It's 7:15. We start, just be here about 7 o'clock. And because you'll be new, I'll slide you in right off rip. So if you get here about 7:15, I'll have Gemma pull you a card. She'd love to meet you. That's so sweet. I'm so glad you came in. You had such nice words. I hope I will make sure she sees this tomorrow once the chat pops back up on the replay. You're glad we're so nice. Doctors wrote me off. Yeah, mind doctors wrote me off a couple times too. That's why I crack jokes at doctors now. And then it's going to learn now too. You don't put up with the BS. You don't put up with the BS. You tell them. It's your body. You tell them. You know what's going on. They don't. You're just telling them. I mean, granted, you're just telling them your symptoms, but I mean, you have to be specific. You have to be up in their face. And if that stuff doesn't work that they're doing for you, you tell them, hey, it's not working. I don't expect quick results, but okay, it's 7:15. It's 7:15 there. Yeah, 7:15. She's been starting early, about 7. So we always tell everybody to be here about 7:15. I usually start checking. People like to come in and chat early, so I'll check chat during the day because she'll have the thumbnail up and the stream ready to go. People come in and leave like little messages before the stream on the chat, and I start counting people when I first go in. And I could be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or it could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or it could be at 6. So I don't tell people when I'm going to start taking names. I usually tell them about 6:30, 6:30, but if people are in there saying hello at 1 o'clock in the afternoon already, I try to write them on the list because I think that's super nice. And it's just a matter if they're here when we start the show. But I always try to make those people first. And then anybody that comes in new, who's never had a reading from her, the first time that I try to get them, Gemma tries to get them right up front, taken care of right away. So for the first time. So yeah, please. Just be yourself. Yeah, that's all you can do. Just hang out with us. Yeah, and I've heard that story. We've talked about that. Both of us have been told we would be in wheelchairs. I laugh. I make it a point now, every birthday after my 50th birthday, I make it a point to make my doctor appointment on my birthday so I can go in and laugh. I'm still standing here. I may be not, I can still gut somebody with my bare hands, what I usually tell them. So, you guys were way off. They always tell me the same thing. No, Steve, you're just a lot stronger than you give yourself credit. I go, wow, I give myself credit. I'm more than people realize. Y'all don't know my mom. She's a walking miracle. She loves you so much. Your mom, from what I've understood through Gemma, because Gemma don't tell me personal stuff, but from what I understand and from what I've understood from your mom, she's a good woman, and she is a walking miracle. Edna's a walking miracle. A lot of these people in here are walking miracles. So you're in the right room, sweetie. You're in the right room. That's for sure. There's a lot of those in here. I'm laughing at what you're saying right now. It's amazing. Oh, well, we try to be amazing here. And I try to be as positive as I can. I mean, we've had people come in here having some really rough times, and we've sat and tried to love on them and try to, give them hope. Because, we can't be there with them to hug them and hold them. We could try to get them through a night. But we're glad you're here. And I hope to see you Friday night. Make sure you tell your mother we said hello. And give her a hug for me if you see her. We are the generation who grew up being told to stop whining and walk it off. Yep. And I will say it to this day. You fall down, get right back up, shake it off, and keep moving forward. I will. Good. Like I said, Gemma will love to meet you. Have you ever talked to Gemma by any chance? Have you ever met her or anything? Have you guys ever talked? Been around when your mom's talked to her? If not, you'll enjoy it. She's a rambler. That's what I love about her. She rambles with such ferocity. I'll be there and I'll try to tell her you said that. I'd appreciate that. If I don't be nice, Edna come over here and smack me upside the head. And then my dad would come back out of the bedroom and smack me up on the other side of the head. So I always have to behave. And then if they don't work, Cindy will come and smack me up by the head. Good old Cindy Lee come in here and knock me around a couple bit too. And then nobody will feed me waffle sandwiches for a few weeks, and that will really make me sad. And I have to be good. She gave me a reading once, spot on. Yeah, she is. As everybody in this room, she'll tell you, she gets it every time, man. She freaks me out so much. I tell her never to worry about me. You don't have to give me a reading. You don't have to do my personal. She does them anyways. I enjoy them though. She scares me though sometimes because she's on point a lot of times. Well, pretty dang close. All right, you got to work. Yeah, that's right. You got to get them to go to work. You sure you don't want to stay up and just go to work from here? Slow's making coffee, so you can just hang out with us until you go to work. Waffle sandwiches. You never had a waffle sandwich? Hold on. Mike, you have a good night, sir. Get some good sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And probably see you Friday, sir, if you're not working. So if not, we'll see you Friday. Be good, man. Have a good night, man. Be holding all that crap. Don't let the lightning and the thunder bump you in the butt on the way out. You take care. Yeah, waffle sandwiches. Have you ever had a waffle slow? You know what a waffle is, right? I'm sure you know what a waffle is. You've never had a waffle sandwich? It's when you take two waffles Put a slab of chicken breast, of fried chicken breast in between them. Slap another piece of waffle on top of it. Pour a little syrup on it. Good. Then have a heart attack a couple days later. Nothing like clogged arteries. Because you can also put bacon and egg on them too. Be still my heart. Now I want a hot waffle sandwich. Only the store waffles? Yeah. Well, you can use those too. They're just as good on waffle sandwiches. In fact, store waffles, frozen waffles are the best for sandwiches, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you got a good big waffle maker. Damn typing. Now, B, watch the language, Mike. Easy now, sir. Have a good night, Mike. We'll see you Friday, since Pixie's off tomorrow. I've never participated in a YouTube chat, by the way. A lot of people don't. You know, you got people watching, coming and going. They sit and watch for a while, and then they go, and then they sit and watch for a while. But yeah, you know, it's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This is not really a show. I make this like a chat room where I'm in front of you guys and you guys chat it up. And I just try to mingle in as best I can. That's why I let Gemma do all the talking, because I do have problems talking sometimes. But we have pretty good time with her. But seriously, any good suggestions when we're coming up? I'm going to start probably in about 2 weeks taking ideas for Saturday nights. I wish I could get a way to get a copyright license and like show old movies or something, and then sit in the corner we can make fun of them like they do in some of my favorite old shows. I do too. I love fried. My dad makes a killer fried chicken, which blew my mind because I didn't know he did. Mom did all the cooking. All of a sudden, he was like, I can make fried chicken. Holy crap, can he make a fried chicken? I make my own waffles. I would prefer to make my waffles, but somebody packed away the waffle iron, and we don't even know if we got it back after the fire. Nobody ever found it after the fire, so I may have to go buy one. So we've been using frozen waffles, which I like them. There's some brands out there really good, but I'd rather make fresh waffles, yes. Oh, yes. Sorry, geez, Mike, you're fine. Everybody hates spell check, man. You see how bad I am on my phone. And then I type something out and fix it, and it turns it around, switches it back. It's like, what the heck? You're all so nice. Oh, we try. My brother-in-law says he's getting the smoker ready for my trip over when I love the food over there. Oh, man. You know, I will say this. I love going new places to try. But everybody says the same thing. It's like when I was in Japan, when I was a kid, they'd say, ooh, let's go back with you and get American food. It's like, man, you really want American food? But we do have it all, don't we? And if you haven't seen it, there's probably here somewhere. I mean, between corn dogs to fried Twinkies on a stick, deep fried like corn dogs. We got it all here. But the smoker, oh yeah, you're in heaven when people smoke. When you smell that smoker going, when you smell the neighbors, that's when you go knocking. Hey, what do you make? I'm looking into these thousands of little. Look into it and then be ready, because I'm gonna make that the topic for not this Tuesday, for next Tuesday, and I'll make sure I remind you so that way if you're around you can come in and chat with us. Yeah, because that is interesting. I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging about that. I heard about that about a week ago, 3 weeks ago. It was a while ago. I thought they had found a few. They found quite a lot, man. They found a lot. Cryptids, talk about them in your area. Here in Ohio, Now we do that on Tuesdays. So if you're, not at school or something on Tuesdays at 1, you're welcome. But our main cryptids here in Ohio is, of course, the Grassman, which is Sasquatch. We see a lot of pale crawlers, Wendigos and skinwalkers. Skinwalkers are only around the 4 sacred mountains. Wendigos are usually more up north. We have a lot of haunted houses here. I've seen some weird stuff. So, yeah. Oh, we have a lot here in Ohio. Yes, we do. Dogman. There is reports of dogmen all over the place here, but I've never seen one. Buffalo is your favorite. Oh man, you should try Cajun rub. Ask for Cajun rub, dude. Try to get him to take you somewhere that has Cajun rub. Ooh, baby. Cajun dry rub. Oh, melt your heart, buddy. I had a corn dog for the first time last time I was there. Corn dog, aren't they great? Here we got Bigfoot. Oh, we have aliens. We have all that too. In fact, Ohio is one of the big numbers for sightings here, along with a couple other places. But I know we're up like in the top 5. And 2 different arenas. Yeah. I will be in Wisconsin, so I will be looking for Bigfoot and his pet dog. Man, Derek Hayes is all about pale crawlers, big alien cats. Yeah, seeing him, I know, and I think Ryan has actually been on a show. Ryan left us. He went down for the night. I'll have to ask him because Monsters Among Us sounds really familiar, and I know either Ryan's been on the show, on their stream. But he'll probably know the guys. I'll have to ask you, but it does sound like it's familiar. Our Grassman, yeah, we call our Sasquatch Bigfoot Grassman. I still think it was a guy in a gunny suit, but one time because I can't say for sure if that's what I saw, but it was big. I couldn't tell if it looked furry because it looked like it had all these leaves and grass all intertwined with their fur. It makes them blend in. But yeah, we call him the Grass Man. And we have a lot of tall grass here too. So you have to watch for raptors around here because we get real good tall grass. That's what I tell everybody. Watch the tall grass in Ohio. Might run into a raptor. When I was a kid, they called Bigfoot the boogeyman. Yeah, and a lot of places down along Kentucky and Tennessee still call him the boogeyman. They always swore he was going to get me. Yeah, I heard those stories too. My dad lived in the foothill, lived in Chillicothe and mountain area and all that's all supposedly Grassman, Squatch, Bigfoot area. He said, I played in those mountains all my life and never saw one. I guess that's why I really am not sure about him. I said, Dad, 2-1, he saw you before you saw it. I can guarantee it, and that's why you never saw one. And you didn't really talk a lot about those things back at that time, so you really didn't know what to look for now, did you? And if your family said anything, it probably went right over your head because you were just a young punk running around causing trouble. He had to have been. Monsters Among Us is so big. Yeah, he may have. Ryan's pretty popular. I mean, he's the man. He's the go-to guy as far as I'm concerned when you want to talk about skinwalkers and wendigos and pale crawlers. He's kind of something helped me set. One things I used to see a lot, and I still see them off and on. I haven't been out for a while and camping or anything, but they looked like pale crawlers, but they were more. I wanted to call them rakes, but because I picked it up off the creepypasta because they were different than pale crawlers. These things are creepy things, but they look like bear crawlers, but they're not bear crawlers. There's no way. I don't know if I saw him. I was down camping and I was sitting on the porch by myself. And this big old thing went one corner of the yard to the other corner of the yard. It was booking. I mean, I barely caught it out of the corner of the eye before it went down the hill. I went after it, but it was already gone. It was booking. But it literally looked like a guy wearing a gunny suit. But he was huge. He was hauling it. Yeah, we call him the Ohio Grassman. It's like that. It's like the Ohio Bigfoot. Yeah, he is basically a Bigfoot. That's what he is. They're a little smaller. Some people say they're a little smaller. I don't know. This thing I saw was pretty hefty size. I honestly thought it was a guy in a gunny suit. It could have been because they do a lot of illegal turkey hunting down there and poaching and stuff. So it could have been, but I don't know. I've never seen anybody run that fast in a gunny suit. But it was pretty impressive because he went down that hill like it was nothing. The ghost has seen all kinds of things. Yes, string cheese. I'm this guy. I don't know if your mom told you. I see the things that follow people. I don't know why I have ever since I can remember. But I see the crazy little shadows and stuff that follow people. Not everybody. Not everybody has something following. But I see that kind of stuff is the main thing I see. And I do see dead people every so often. Like when me and Gemma are together, it was crazy. It was like it's like when we were together, everything was hyped. I mean, I was seeing stuff that I hadn't seen for years. But I would see stuff that she didn't see, and she would see stuff that I didn't see. But most of the time we were seeing the same things. It was weird. But she doesn't see the things like other people follow, but she sees other stuff. She sees the dead. She sees her spirit guides. So kind of the same, but different. But when we're together, man, it was like everything was hyped. It was weird. The first few times we went out over to the book signing and the Halloween party, man, it was like I was like I had to really pay attention myself because I was seeing all kinds of stuff. And she just opened everything up. It was like she being with her opened a door, made the window bigger or something. I don't know. How are we all seeing the same thing? It's going to be something. Yes, I'm missing things here. Veil crawlers are, oh my God, they are crazy. I'm catching up with chat. It's hard when you're by yourself. I lived in an area all my life, seen tracks before, but last year was the first time I saw a coyote cross in the field. Really? Have you seen the footage of the wolf running through the neighborhood? This guy couldn't believe he goes to get in his car and this wolf is standing in front of him. This big old wolf. He actually follows it out. It runs alongside of his car. Hey, you could tell he was just trying to get out of the city. But he was huge, and it was definitely a wolf. Things are crazy these days. Yeah, the veil is thinning and it's lifting, but together you see things. Yeah, I see stuff all the time. It's usually people. It's a long story, and Gemma's Gemma. But when the first time I went and visited her out in Jersey for a book signing, I helped her with her book signing. And then we went to her sister's Halloween party. Then I helped her do some running. And it was really wild because, I mean, it's just like when we were together, my power, I don't want to call them powers. It was like things just I saw more than usual. It was like being with her, it heightened because she's very gifted herself. And it just heightened my ability at the time being around her. And it was funny because we'd be driving and I go, you see that standing on the hill? And she'd go, yeah. I've never seen anything like that. What you call I can't read. Wow. But yeah, it was wild. It was nice though because it was like we could relate. People looking at us like Mom and Damien in the backseat going, "Yeah, you see that stand on the hill, right? Yeah, sure, yeah." And then we sat in traffic at New York. On the way back from one of our doctor's appointments. I got stuck in traffic because I went the wrong way, and we got stuck in New York traffic. But we got to watch like 2 UFOs, and she was like, "Holy cow!" And she goes, "Yeah, we just watched a UFO hovering around over, following planes. They would follow the planes and then spook." And she was like, "Did that just disappear like I think it did?" Yeah, we could. I've never seen anything like you all see. I think so. I think so, Street G. Sometimes we do it online. We all tune in person. She's reading. Yes, and she's really she when the group is really picks up on your guys' vibes. That's why she talks to you. That's why she talks a lot during her readings. Um, I've heard her criticized for that, and I always say the same thing. No, you plow through your readings. You're rude to your people. You don't even talk to them unless they super chat you. She makes contact with everybody in that room, and I think that's a lot of reasons why her readings are so on point. Even the new people come in and are amazed because some of them, they're just coming in to kind of debunk her, and it's like, oh god, she's right. Or come back a little later. She's had people come back later and even say, "You were right on the nose." They made fun of her and then come back and go, "You were right." So yeah, I live in the Olympic National Forest. I ain't seen nothing, but I believe. Do you really live in the Olympic? Oh wow. Well, give it time. Just give it time. And sometimes when you least expect it, in most cases, it's when you least expect it. So maybe stop looking and relax. Maybe it will just happen. That's what I tell a lot of people. Stop looking, just relax, go with it. Whatever happens, happens. You're lucky, Strange Cheese. I found more confusion than answers. Yeah, and it is confusing, Edna, because sometimes I end up with more questions than answers. But that's the part of the growing process, to be honest. And then with what me and you have already been through, and a number of other people in this room, it's even more of a growing and kind of painful. Growth can be painful and real frustrating. The answers will come when you need them, or when they're needed the most, I should say. Man, I did really get puffy today. Wow. I had a friend feel I was going to have an issue tonight. See, that's the thing. You wanting to see it is more than likely not going to make it happen. Relax, let it go. Always tell people, see, I don't ghost hunt anymore for reasons. But you don't always want to go looking for something, because sometimes when you go looking for something, you may not like what you find, and it may not put you in a frame of mind that you want to be in. So I always tell people, relax, go with the flow. Everybody wants to see, we all want to see something. I really want to see a UFO. I mean, I want to see it up close, personal. I won't say personal, but I want to see it better than just Tic Tacs flying in the air. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, just relax. Kind of take that "I want to see it" mindset out of your head and just go with it. The more open you are without thinking about it is the best opportunity to see something. Just remember, you may not always like what you see. So there's some scary stuff out there. From what I've heard of people who have actually seen Bigfoot, it does kind of put a knot in your butt. So, and it's so hard. Yeah, it is. My mom and I have lived less than a mile or two from the. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, be careful what you search for. You just might find it. Exactly. Me and Edna, you brought that up a couple times. We both have. Because it does scare me when you go looking for stuff, a lot of times you may not like what you find. And if you like what you find, you may not like the aftermath of that. I mean, you can be, oh, I'm content now, I've seen it. But sometimes the aftermath, what comes later, it's not always good. And I would say not go look for it. Just be prepared when you do. And it's hard to do that because sometimes it's not always what. But when you're looking for the scary stuff, yes, you may not like what you find. Yeah, we know. And you'll find that most people in this room and most of these chats, they do believe. You'll have a few skeptics, and it's good to have skeptics. You know, they're important to have. You can't unsee something that must be careful of what you wish for. Yeah, exactly. So no. Yeah, because you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah. Believe me, there's some things in my life that I would have loved not to ever have seen. I name a demon and a hat man for two of them. Right off rip, I wish. And then when I saw that hat man again for the second time, that wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. It was not a good thing. I was not happy to see that. And it kind of messed me up for a few. And then it's kind of set a tone for what was coming up because it just started all that crazy stuff again with me seeing really weird things following people again. Scary stuff. We always go with respect. I believe they can. Read your heart and mind. Oh, yes, I'm sure they can. Good and the bad. Oh, the bad know you're good just as much as the good know you're bad. So, and the key is to have faith and have a good heart. As I'm a skeptic and I believe. And then yeah, you know, and there's nothing wrong with being a skeptic and still believing because you still have an open mind to what's possible. And that's the key is having an open mind. Because believe me, anything is possible. And always remember, because everything is possible, anything is possible. We're all connected. Everything has a part to play in something. And that's even seeing this crazy stuff. But we are but we but we are just so close, so close. I have seen shadow person. It wasn't good. Yeah, shadow people. I have mixed opinions about shadow people because that's mostly what I see following people, shadow people. I had an unnerving. I'm trying to be careful what I said because I was going to talk about it tonight. He's been sleeping real restless, but the other day when he was out back, he was walking across the backyard. I swear I saw something following my dad, and I wasn't really hip about that. So, no, I didn't see anything the last 2 days, but it made me a little nervous. I was just hoping mom was checking on me because it happened so fast. But I've tried to rationalize it all. This the group has helped me piece it together. Things I've never realized coordinated. Honey, that's the key. Is just taking it one step at a time, piecing it together as you go. People will come and go out of your life that will help it. Some way confuse it. Some, yeah, no, but I haven't seen it so for a while. So that was about 3 days ago, and I haven't seen the last 2 days, and it happened real fast. So I'm really hoping it was just mom or even my brother Kevin checking on him. They both, mom and Kevin and dad, there were some things that could have been resolved after they both left and never got resolved. And sometimes I think they come and check on him, trying to make peace. I try to protect him. I don't know. Yeah, I hope so too. No, believe me, I've been watching him like a hawk lately. Like a hawk. I even when I go to the store, I go and come right back home. But then again, it's getting crazy out there too, and I'm starting to see crazy stuff out there. So I have not been spending a whole lot of time in the public. And then what's going on with my daughter and my granddaughter has got me even a little more on edge. So it's like everything's heightened for me right now, anyways. I've been a little moody. Yeah, you ask Gemma, he's like, she'll probably like, hey, you've been acting kind of. And I have. It's just, I'm being swarmed again, and I'm trying to protect everybody. Oh yeah, I've seen angels following people. There's an old couple that comes into the store by me, and every time I see them, there's just, and I'm pretty sure either it's a loved one that's become their angel, but it has its wings around them. It puts their arms around them. They're always holding hands. They're always talking to each other. You know, it's such a sight to see. And every time I see them, it's like you get this warm feeling. Oh, it's a lot going on. String cheese, so much everywhere. And people who don't believe are starting to believe about things now, which is pretty amazing. Most people, they'll tell you if you had a room of 20 people or even 10 people and asked them if they had any paranormal or spiritual events in their life, most of them will answer yes, but you'll always have two that will say no. But they'll tell stories, and it sounds like those stories will tell that they actually did, and they just didn't acknowledge it, and it didn't register with them. Or somebody will say, well, actually, this person did go through this, it just didn't register with them. I've been forced to rest. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe it was done on a divine level. Have you ever thought about that? I thought about that the other day with me. Maybe somebody's trying to slow me down because they knew this was going to happen. Because I do have a lot going on. And I'm worried about a number of people. And I want to make sure they're going to be okay. If anything happens to me, I want to make sure they're going to be okay. You are all so in tune with your energies. I don't know about me. I just go with the vibe. But these guys, I pick up on these folks in this chat all the time. Even the people that are, excuse me, just ghosting. I pick up on them too. I don't think they realize that Gemma picks up on them too. If there'll be times that, I'm in here by myself, doing these streams or in oracles or Tuesday talk, and somebody will come and talk, chat, and I'll keep waiting for them to say something because I can feel them in the room. They're either distressed or they're down and just need something more positive around, or they've got a bad intentions. I pick up on that stuff. And I just watch chat even more closely. Sometimes that's why you see me get quiet in oracles. If I'm not trying to fight tremors and you see me looking kind of serious, it's because I'm waiting for something to happen in chat because I'm picking up something. UFOs have become mainstream. Yes, they are. They're everybody's does stuff. Well, you got to think all of it has. You literally have ghost shows on all the time now. UFO shows on all the time. You got three networks that basically do that, and history. And History Channel's not even really the History Channel anymore. It's mostly Ancient Aliens History Channel now, with a few other shows. I wouldn't know, but you guys seem to know. I don't know if we know, but not all of us. But I just get lucky. I know Gemma picks up on people too, really good in chat. We've had some crazy stuff happen in chat too. One person came in chat and Gemma says they activated that something switched their light on, and all kinds. I had all kinds. I had string cheese. I've even sat here and chat and had a black shadow pass right in front of me, right here in the middle of the stream with Gemma and Pixie. Oh no, okay. I'm trying to keep up chat, even though there's not a whole lot of people talking. It's hard. You guys get to going sometimes. Oh, it's meant that comment for you, Slow Mo. They finally admit the two UFOs of the world, the videos. Yeah, we are all explorers here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are explorers in our own right. Just try to catch up on everything. Sorry for the pause there. We have opinions, string chiefs. I think we all, yes, I think we all have our opinions and our theories on the way we see things and the way we accept things. That's what I like coming in here, because that's like a lot of times, like lately when Ryan's been with us on Tuesdays. Gemma and Ryan click it off really good when they get to talking about stuff. And they both dump out information. Sometimes I don't think they don't realize how much information they're dumping. And I just sit and I listen to them. I'm just like you guys in chat. I'm just listening and sucking it in, and then I'm going to ask questions as I go or make my comments. And I'm that type of person, though. I'm a listener, and then I evaluate, and then I ask the questions and what are the most appropriate questions. Sometimes I just jump in. But that's what it's all about, is, forming opinions. And it's important that you do it yourself. You don't take everything from what one person says. You want to go look at it all. You want to do your own research and form your own opinions, your own theories, your own thoughts. And as you go, you might change it, rearrange it, move it around a little bit, but that's what it's all about. What is happening on this planet? That's a good question. You can look at it a number of ways. You can look at it, biblically. You can look at it as just a cycle. A lot of people believe the earth goes through cycles. But on this planet right now, we are living in an as above, below syndrome here. And it's going to get crazier before it gets worse. I mean, it's going to get crazy, it's going to get worse, and then it's going to hopefully get better. But it's definitely going to get still crazy. Now, this is just beginning, folks. And I can't stress that enough. If I'm going to give any kind of political or world wording here, from what I've seen in my visions, and a number of the people, including Edna, all I'm saying is, folks, you better hang on. You better hang on to your butts, because it's going to get crazy. This is just the beginning. And things may smooth out for a while and then go nuts again. So just be prepared for a really crazy ride. It's going to get crazy, especially as the election gets closer. And I'm not just talking about politics. I'm talking about the paranormal world. I'm talking spiritually. People are going to start seeing things they've never thought they've seen. I don't know if we're destroying ourselves. We are making some pretty bad decisions, but we keep surviving. So I think, if anything, we run, as a human race, we go through a cycle. But I think the last cycle ended when Noah, when he flooded the earth, and now we're in that new cycle. You know what the Bible says: as in the day of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. And we're pretty close right there right now. In a lot of ways, if you go back and look at the times Noah's living, there was all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Crazy, crazy stuff. And it's starting to show again. So are we just repeating? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Are we just like a tape being played over and over again and looking for a different each outcome? It's possible. It depends. See, I'm a Christian, so I look at the things a little more biblically, string cheese. I don't interfere with other people's beliefs, and I don't try to force my beliefs on anybody. So I just want to say that and get that clear. But it all depends on how you look at it and how you. That's why it's important to do your own research. Because you're going to hear different theories on that, and you'll find that a lot of people think that we keep repeating until we get it right, which is possible. Yes, but something is happening, and it's all coming to a head. Yes, and it's going to come to a head. But the thing is, you can't. You get all these guys that try to predict the end of the world and all this stuff, and they're always wrong. And there's a reason for that, because they're not supposed to know. We're not going to know the final days. But yes, there are certain things that has to be accomplished, good and bad, for certain events to take place. That's where your prophecies come in. But yeah, I would, for a long time, I used to think like that, string cheese, that we just kept repeating it until we get it right. But we're the human, that's the one thing, if we believe in God, he gave us the right of free choice to make our own decision, to make up our own minds on what we want to do, and he just hoped that we make the best choices, which, as we've shown in human nature, we don't always do. But in layman terms, or in your atheist terms, I guess you would think that way, that we just, repeat the process, or once we're gone, we're gone. I don't personally know how you look at things, so I'm trying to be careful what I say, because I don't really want to offend anybody, because I do have a very specific look at things. I'm not when it comes to that kind of things, I'm a little more aligned. Even though I'll change things and move things like because of growing, I have a pretty set mindset on certain things, and I'm not as, I wouldn't say I'm not as free-willed as Gemma is, but I won't expand only so far in the way I think, only because of what I've researched and what I've seen. But it grows. I mean, I have expanded outward. So it's just on how you look at things, string cheese. So I really do think it's important that you do your own research, gather your own opinions. You don't try to stick to one thing. You want to open that up to more. You want to go outside the box. You want to spread the research out to even the craziest of deep rabbit holes you could find. And you just build your knowledge from there and form your own opinions. And some people will agree with you and some people won't. And that's fine. Yep, free will. Yep, he gave us free will. That was a mistake, wasn't it, though? No, I don't. And I don't think it was a mistake. Because look what happened when he didn't give the angel. If you look at it Christian-like, biblically, he didn't give the angels don't have free will. They have to abide by everything he says. What do you think? What happened? Why do you think there were fallen angels? Because one angel wanted to be God. He didn't want to just be like God. He wanted to be God. And then on top of that, he didn't like the fact, and the other angels didn't like the fact, that he gave us the right to choose. So that's where all that lore goes, all that biblical stuff come in. But see, that's my opinion. Now, other people may interpret that differently. So, oh yeah, thank you. And I am so glad you popped in, because I was thinking about your mom the other day. To be honest, she always leaves such nice comments and stuff, and I always may want to make sure she's okay and doing good. Yeah, and it's funny. Then you showed up. It was really nice of it. It was perfect, and I'm glad she's doing okay. Yeah, because it's funny, because I'll do that. It's like if I say Edna's name 3 times, so a lot of times she'll just pop in. There's a couple people like that. Vixen, if you say her name too many times, she pops in. It's like our calling card. Yes, Casey did raise a good kid. Edna knows Casey. Look at all the different domination. Even Christians can agree on what the Bible means. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. there, I was never a big fan of, being a Methodist or being a Protestant or a Catholic. It's to me, we're all talking about the same thing. Why do we have to have all these different takes? I mean, it's all the same thing, but there is different takes. But it all has the same outcome. That's the thing. It all has the same outcome. If you go from one church to another, one may be a little more radical than the other, but it's all the same outcome. It's just a different perspective. My mom is so great. Yeah, she is a lady. She is a great lady, her. I am so glad you came in. When I think of my sister, she calls me within a couple hours. I had a friend like that. Every time I just happen to think his name, boom, the phone would ring. He's gone now. He's moved on to a greener pasture, I hope. Can't agree. Yes, I know what you meant, because they don't agree on everything. But it's always the same outcome. That's what cracks me up, Vixen, is you have all these denominations of church and stuff, but it's all the same outcome. It's just ones are more radical or more tame or more this, more that, but it's all pretty much the same outcome. And I just never understood it. That's why I don't say it. I was raised as a Presbyterian, but I don't say I'm a Presbyterian. I say I'm a Christian, because I try not to. No, I'm I'm a Methodist, or I'm a Protestant, or what is the other one? Some of the other ones, Catholics. They're all the same to me. If you believe a certain way, then it's way. Just like there's Islamic, and then you have the Muslim faith. And they don't all agree with each other either. So we are talking about something. Yeah, we constantly rotate topics. So you just gotta go with the flow. Same things, different names, yes. Same things, different names, yes. When I had my NDE, it was nothing. No right light, no nothingness. Just nothingness. Now what does that mean? Doesn't mean anything, Edna. Doesn't mean a thing. Maybe it means that you weren't meant to be there in the first place. That's why you kind of stood in nothingness until you were brought back. Maybe there was nothing that important to tell you or say to you, that it's kind of put you on a hold until they put you back. It sounds weird and it sounds funky, but I would take that as a positive, Edna. All mine were kind of the same. Light, then I'd end up in my favorite place, and I'd be told, hey, it wasn't my turn. You got it. Hey, I made a mistake, or hey, this was, I made a mistake. It was an accident. It wasn't supposed to happen. Or you have things to do. You cannot be here. I heard a lot. But I was always told stuff. What was just a couple minutes, and all of them felt like hours to me. I mean, even the last time, I felt like I was gone forever, and they said I was gone for 2.5, almost 3. They didn't give me an exact time, and I felt like I was gone for a long time. I felt like I was gone for an hour. When I came back, I was like, well, you're all confused, and it was not like they brought me back, and I was like, okay, I'm ready for it. No. I was freaked out, kind of off in no man's land for a little bit. I converted to ag. I'm not even going to say it because I can't even talk tonight. I am not going to even try to say it. I know what it is. I just can't. I'm not going to say it. I'm having enough problem talking. Agnostic, yeah. I don't think God cares. There is a verse that says that all prayers are heard and answered, even those of the unbelievable. There is no true religion. And then that's your opinion, Vixen. And I don't have no problem with that. And I don't want to, like I said, I'm trying not to get political or religious here because of, it does hurt the channel and it does mess with the algorithm. This is why I wish I could take you guys and all go over to Rumble so we could have this conversation. But no, actually, Vixen, that's the way you see it. That's fine. That's between you and your maker. And that's the way I see it a lot of times. I mean, that's between you and your, all I do is give information, what I feel, what I think, and make sure I point out to the point that, make it a point that, hey, this is how I feel. This is what I believe. You don't have to feel the same way as I do. And Vixen, there would be a lot of people that would, I know diehard Christians who would have jumped on that in a second. But, there are also a lot of good Christians out there that would walk with you and talk with you about that. How did I end up here? It's so amazing. You just kind of stumbled in. What brought you here? I have to ask, String Cheese. Did you just happen to see that Gemma had me on, or is that what happened? That you saw the thumbnail? Did you just kind of stumble in, or I hate putting it that way because it makes you sound like you're stumbling. Hey, well, look what I stumbled over. I'm glad you came in. It's so nice. I can't wait to tell Gemma, and I really hope you do show up Friday night because that would make her night. When I get down on my knees I'm just trying to be careful, guys. That's all I'm saying. Because this is actually a good conversation to have, but actually this is not the place to have it. Because believe me, I would love to have this conversation. Because it's a good conversation to have, because I love listening to everybody's point of view. That's one thing that Gemma has always asked. Just try to keep it even on the politics and the religion. Because it does mess with her algorithm too. I think one night I got a little on the religious side, Christian side. It messed up her algorithm a little bit. But hey, isn't religion part of spiritualism? And it is. But anyways, I would love to have this conversation on Rumble, because then we could go to town and have a conversation. And that's the problem. Unless you're a Christian channel, we could probably have this no problem conversation, no problem with no effect. But unfortunately, here you're not going to be that lucky. And I don't want to give Gemma any trouble. Oh, I think most people in this chat room do have respect. In fact, I think majority of the people that come in this chat do have respect for each other and what we believe. That's what makes this so nice. It's because we all learn from each other. Yeah, we're all trying to figure it out ourselves. That's why I always put at the end of, when at the end of Oracles, and I leave my comment at the end of the night when I do timestamps, always put, I hope you find what you're looking for. Because we're all looking for something. Even if you want to admit it or not, we're all looking for something. And even when we think we find it, we're still looking. And that's part of life, is to look and find the answers. It wasn't meant to be easy. I don't know, like you all popped up. That's awesome. Hey, that's crazy. You popped in at the right time. And I was thinking about Casey. I've been her and somebody else. And I'm glad that, Black Dragon told us that, And everybody told us that Ann Palmer was doing good. I'm glad she's out and about. I hadn't seen her for so long, I get to worry. One of my favorite quotes is, Mother is, yes, yes. And Mother in the name of, is the name of God. Now I'm going to screw it up. God is mother in the lips of children. Yes, you had it right. Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. And I used to say a lot, but as you can see, I can barely talk today, much less read it. But yes, I know the quote well, and I've used it a number of times. And it's a very important quote to say, because miracles happen in all religions. Yes, they do. And I agree with that. I agree with that. My mom talked to me about you all. I was just like, okay, doing my own thing. Then you popped up. It seemed like, all right, it seemed right to talk. Hey, I'm glad you came in. I mean, really, I am. And when I tell Gemma you were here, I'll have her come in and make sure I point out where she needs all those nice things you said about her, about us, but mostly her, because Casey's known Gemma longer than she's known me. I'm just a goofy guy, like I said, in the background. Someday we'll all find out, yeah, won't we? Or we'll go to the nothingness. I don't think there'll be nothing out there. I think there's nothingness for some people, but that's my opinion again. We are all looking for something. We are. You're all doing great. Yeah, well, I'm doing about as good as I can be. I can't, no complaints. I complain, but I really shouldn't. I mean, I grumble. I don't really complain. I grumble only because I know I can. But I've had, despite the crazy world I've lived in my little world, and the insaneness that I've gone through, I've had a good life. I can't complain. I know there's people out there that have been through so much worse. So I'll stay home every so often. They can complain about my aches and pains, or going 90 miles in a minute when my mind can't keep up. But other than that, I'm happy and content. I got good friends on the internet. I have a few good friends still around me. I got a great family. Hang out with a beautiful, sweet lady that I think a world of here on the internet, and stream with, and become my best buddy. I wouldn't know. I don't think we know what we do without each other sometimes. She's helped me, and I've tried to help her. We try to help everybody around us as much as we can. A Baptist minister wrote a book called "It's All Right to Call God Mother." Yeah. I think I've seen that book. Gemma is more in my life. Gemma is more in my life than I even know. Thankful for her in this group that I just found. Yeah, you're welcome here anytime. In fact, our door's always open. Anybody can wander in. Or that's with the home of the misfit toys, as Gemma says. I feel the same, Ghost. I'm thankful. And I'm thankful for everything too. It wasn't an easy life. God knows my mom and dad tried. And we're no different than any other family. I lost a little brother not too long ago. Not the way we thought we'd lose him, which was sad and even worse in itself. But, we're no different than anybody else. And I've had a good life, and I've tried to help even my little brother when I could, and try to make things right. You don't always get to make things right. So sometimes the things you can't fix, you have to learn to accept it and move on. And that's what I've always tried to do. It's 2:30, Ghost. You shouldn't get some rest. Is it really 2:30? I've been so busy gabbing with you folks. I haven't even looked at it. Yeah, it is 2:30. I'm the Charlie in the box. I said Charlie in a box sounds, actually a burger sounds good right now. I'm getting hungry again. We had free for all night, what I call free for all tonight. When I'm too lazy to cook, so because I've been busy all day, so I just said, guys, got to wing it. Find if you can find it, eat it, because I ain't cooking. You're the Charlie in the box. Well, you were a happy little surprise, little lady. I'm so glad you came in. And like I said, don't forget to tell your mom we said hello. Or Edna come knocking on the door. You didn't say hello for us. That's funny. They called me Murphy Law. Yeah, funny. Murphy's Law. I love that. Not Jack in the Box. I know what you were talking about. I know you were talking. I know what you were talking about. Charlie in the Box. Yes, from Misfit Toys. Yes. It just you said that, and I immediately thought hamburger because I thought of Jack in the Box. That's why. We don't have none around here. We don't have a Jack Box on this side. I'd have to go to Burger King or McDonald's. No, actually, White Castle's is still open. I like that. And the Murphy's Law kind of fits you for some reason. Thanks, my friend. You're welcome, my friend. That's fun. Yeah, you're probably right, Edna, because I don't want to get twitching on you guys again. And I need to go see if I can take some more meds. The puffiness is a sign that the twitches are going to get worse. It's like my muscles preparing themselves. Plus, I also got into some stuff. I was digging around in the attic, and I think I got some breathing something that irritated the crap out of me because the allergy medicine didn't do crap. My doctor called me that years ago. It's true. It fits you. It really does. Yeah, I've been drinking my water. Yeah, I don't know what I got into, but my face is all puffy. But I also kind of worked really hard today. And earlier when I had to back out on you guys, I figured I was going to be gone for a few, but luckily I was able to tap it down fast. So flush those toxins out. Yeah. Well, if I feel crappy in the morning, what I'll do is I'll do my Tai Chi. And usually what I do is I set a chair in the shower and just let the steam run for a while. And it cleans me out real good. And then I'll go out there and do another little bit of Tai Chi after that to kind of help work out anything. Move my workout. Then drink a pot of coffee. Nah, me and Pop does that together. You're all so great. Yes, good night to you. I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night because this is a good time Edna's called. I think Edna called it tonight because I should probably take a break. I'm trying to get back into these nights again because I enjoy being up with you guys all night, but it's a weeknight. So I said that was the only problem I had about doing midnights on a weeknight was tomorrow, weekends I can usually get away with it because everybody flops around the house around here on the weekends anyways, and I can get outdoor stuff done. And during the week is when I get the house indoor because Giles is at work and Pop's a little more tame during the day. So I'm able to get a lot more done inside the house. And then I have to wait till everybody goes to bed since I'm up all night anyways, pacing and rocking. I do the cleaning that I can't do when everybody's up too. Yes, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. String Cheese, thank you so much for coming. We really enjoyed having you. Once again, make sure you send KCR love. And I will make sure Gemma knows. And please, I hope to see you Friday night. So, folks, those who are those who are still remaining, tomorrow night again, no Pixie. She'll be next Thursday. Friday, Gemma, 7:15 Friday night, ET time. But I always suggest getting here about 7 because she has been starting early most of the time, or between 7, a little around 7. So always good to show up a little early and also get your name on. Remember to always try to get your name on at least by 10 o'clock. We figured 3 hours is, she poops so much. She starts doing 4 hours, 5 hours, man. She's rough. So that's kind of why I said, 10 o'clock. And she kind of agreed that, after 10 o'clock, we take no more names. I leave that to her. If she wants, anybody comes in, she decides she'll take them, she'll take them. I'll leave that up to her. I'll be here Saturday night for GEMMA'S replay at midnight. So if you're welcome to join us then too. And then Monday, hopefully Saturday night, I won't screw up her. Hopefully Saturday night, I don't screw up her videos for Monday because I screwed those up. And I'm glad everybody still showed up. But she will have 2 videos Monday, 1 at 11, 1 at noon. I'll find out what those are probably over the weekend. Hopefully I can get them right this time. Just remember the noon one is for everybody for 24 hours, and it usually goes members only. And those are just premieres. It's videos with just live chat. And I love having you guys there. And I try to be there as much for both of them. And then Tuesday Talk will be me, Gemma, and Ryan. We're going to talk about Goat Man and Pig Man. And then I'll be back Wednesday. And then we'll go through the week all over again. So everybody have a wonderful night. Have a blessed day tomorrow. Since I won't probably see any of you unless I see you popping around in Facebook. I kind of come and go out of Facebook. So today was kind of an emotional day. You'll see a lot of music today. Much love to you all. I appreciate everybody that's come in. Leave a like if you like. Please leave a comment afterwards if you would, please. Even if it's just an emoji of you giving me the finger, I don't care. I can't think of it. Share. Have a wonderful night, folks. I'm getting tired. I am getting tired. I'm getting antsy, actually. See what I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, GEMMA'S books. Make sure you guys, if you guys are buying GEMMA'S books, please make sure you review them. Okay? It's important, even if it's just, give her the 5 stars. They're good books. Now, I do know that she's working on her next one, so hopefully that will be done. Yes, Edna, love and light. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm getting antsy. I'm starting to get in. Have a wonderful night. Have a blessed day. And I shall see you guys on the flip side on Friday. Much love to you guys all.